Alright, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Let's get underway with this week's episode of Shipyard Champions. Last time, well, excuse me, we actually did pretty well. See, all that? Week 7, Elf came first, winning on time, 40 points at 9 hours, 36 minutes left on the clock. I actually checked this time, Brother Monroe. I can learn eventually, one of these days I can learn. Brother Monroe, second place there with 40 points at 9 hours 13 minutes on the clock. We came in third at 40 points at 8 hours 32 on the clock. Then Brosilly at approximately 8:17 at 40 points. Panzergraf in fifth, 38 at 9:14 points. Lost Galaxy 35 at 8:56. But Moist T at 7th with 28 at 9 hours and 30. Requiem at 20 points at 6 hours 10 minutes left on the clock. And Yulari, 19 points at 8 hours 31 left on the clock. I like those nice round numbers. Moving the scoreboards to first place, we've taken the slot at 38 points. 4 points behind, but Moist Tea and Panzergraf at 34, both tied for second. Third, Mr. Brosovi at 33. Rod Monroe and Yulari in fourth at 29.5. Requiem at 27.5. Lost Galaxy at 25.5. And Stealth is catching up at 17 points. He's closing the gap pretty quickly. This week is, well, there was a different plan originally for this week, which is why I'm recording it the day the episode normally goes live. But due to some shenanigan and stuff, it has changed. Each admiral designed a ship over the past week, and we've all selected a ship at random off the list. So there may be duplicates in these battles. I've chosen the Italian ship, the only Italian ship here. And we're going to design a ship to fight it. However, there is a monetary restriction. 1 point for designing a ship under budget, which is obviously 1 point for sinking, obviously. 1 point if you didn't look at the opponent's ship beforehand. I've not looked at it. This literally just booted up the game just now. And 1 point if you successfully deduce who built the ship. I'll show you my ship after this battle. I think most admirals won't deduce I built the ship I built. Then again, it's not a whole lot of choice. It's either battleships, battlecruisers, then one destroyer, one heavy cruiser. So, good luck, admirals. Let's design our ship. We're going in with China. So we could go experimental battleship. Or the modernized Dreadnoughts, which I don't think will be the right choice. I think the experimental battleship will be the correct choice, in my opinion. Place that back slightly. Very. Is this the? I think this is like the German tower, or designed off a German tower, because that's basically Graspe's main tower, or very similar design to Graspe's main tower. Very, very similar. That's 90% off the bat, which is good. Obviously, veterans. The price is base steel price, so, and our limit is 400 million. We'll go with that for the moment. We will go to Gear 2. Yeah, that will do. Prop. All or nothing. Radar. Already have to get Gen. Oh no, still just Gen 2. Coincidence or stereoscopic? So this fight is going to open at long range. Let's go stereoscopic. Now, gun choices is also another big choice to make. Because we could go Mark 3 16s. Oh, we have to go down to the 13 to get a Mark 4. Mark 5 is a 10-inch, which is tiny at this era. That's absolutely tiny. And it's an Admiral built chip, so I can't rely on it being what's the word? Weird. Hmm. Hold on. Where's the barbette? Chip is overweight, and that also doesn't fit. All right. Let's go down a caliber. Let's actually go to 16s. Yeah, 16s. Center superimposed barb. I'd say that should fit there. I'm about to say, what do you mean some guns have poor sectors of fire? They all have excellent firing arcs. We can, however, no. Go and drag these back a little bit. Just to reduce the aft weight offset without affecting their angles of fire too much. And we got 70 million left to play with, which isn't great. Obviously TNT, that's actually going to give us more. 2 powder. Brought us back up the cost again. Super heavy. Yes, super heavy. Just over half around a minute, which isn't great. That's before we go into auto, which is now overweight. Isn't particularly a great place to be at. So I don't know why it's saying some guns have poor sectors of fire. They all have excellent sectors of fire. Engine efficiency is basically perfect. Range, we'll actually leave range alone. Oh, we need barbette. Is overweight. We can do that. And we got an aft weight offset. There we go, balancer. Pretty darn close. She's got some pitch instability, which she shouldn't have, but yeah, nothing we can do about that. Cap ballistic. That should be fine. Standard ratio for main guns. Put standard ratio there, though I don't think we're going to have any secondaries. Just due to, well, A, weight, and B, cost concerns. Just to try and keep us underweight, as it were. So I don't know why it's saying some guns have poor sectors of fire. Unless these lifeboats on the side are going to be messing with the fact that I didn't mean to delete that. We're going to be messing with the fact that the firing arc of this rear turret, maybe. That's the only thing I can think of, is maybe that will affect the firing arc of the rear turret, but because I know it can in the game, it is extremely picky sometimes about its angles. It's a bit of a bare bones battleship, and not really a ship I would build in the campaign. Personally, I would personally put some secondary guns in, or another increase the displacement more, increase the cost, accept that in order to get an extra 16 in. But we have a monetary limit of 400 million, and we can't fit another one of these in for, well, technically we could, but weight wise we can't. We're basically at weight limit now, and that's without any additional armor. Like, it's not too bad. Well, that's not a bad deck. That's not a bad belt. That's not basically not. That's not very bad at all. Like, that's pretty good. Armor scheme. Let's lengthen these guns slightly. We'll decrease the rate of fire slightly. Increase their weight and their cost. It will also increase their accuracy, especially with stereoscopic. 12% extra longer guns. 56 caliber, Mark 16 guns, Mark 3. Reach out, touch at 40 kilometers, which is pretty good. It is slower to fire, so depending on what they built, it could be we have a rate of fire disadvantage. But we're probably going to have an accuracy advantage just due to longer gun barrels. If we do have cylinder guns, but we have longer gun barrels for trade of the rate of fire advantage. But we're also, this is also before we go and add, this is with cadets. And we're not going to fight with cadets. The cost limit is for the ship itself. So we're 20 million under budget, which I'm sure the budgetary officer will be pleased with. And we didn't go and build a Frankenstein ship with 15 different gun calibers, which the logistic officer is going to be very happy with, considering he just has to find this ship semi-oil, basically a little bit of coal with oil, and 16-inch shells. So, let's put her up to proper cost, which doubles the 300 million extra cost just for that. And that has markedly already improved the accuracy and also improved the rate of fire, which it would. Alright, let's see what the Italian battleship is. I have no idea. Yugumo. That's a class wipe, the Yugumos. I didn't set it to do the right thing. It's building a battleship. Hold on. Nope, that... I meant to say it to always use shared designs. It's building a battleship instead. Oopsie daisy. Always shared designs, 1930. Clear day. Did you save? You saved. Excellent. And we're not going to question why exactly the Italians and the Chinese are fighting. There's a Lexington. Yep. Oh, that's her in a battle cruiser form before she got turned into an aircraft carrier. And considering he didn't build anything, there's the proper ship. And that actually looks like a proper nice ship. There she is. 4 12-inch guns. 4 double 16s. So we have a 1-gun advantage. 4 double 2-inch guns and 12 double 4-inch guns. This looks an awful lot like the Roma, but just with an extra gun turret, which I do like. Here comes my ranging shot. One extra shell, which will help. But now, who do I think built this? My gut saying Brother Monroe. I have no clear reasoning why my gut's saying Brother Monroe, but my gut is saying Brother Monroe as my guess. I'm gonna go with Brother Monroe. It feels like a Brother Monroe ship to me. Whether or not that's correct or not, I have no idea. But to me, it feels like a Brother Monroe ship. I say, why'd you lower a gun barrel unless you have to clear a jam or something? So far, no hits scored on either side. We're actually even... Well, we have longer guns, I think. And also one extra gun, so we do have the advantage. But we are going to lose rate of fire-wise to the two-gun barrel design of the, whatever it's called, the Italian battleship. Interesting she fired only a single gun turret there. Oh, go away. I'm waiting for you to go and raise your gun barrels again. I do like how we've hidden the gun turret behind the lifeboats, personally. Then we'll take a screenshot. And then that'll be the screenshot. There we go. Now we'll call her. Let's get time moving. It's moving. So far, neither ship has hit, though. Which is, I mean, nice even fight. Just kind of passing on parallel course. Oh. What was that? The secondary gun overpen, and then main deck penetration. That could be a flash fire. Let's say, do a little dive, you can dive. Change the firing. Oh, that hit right in the fantail. No, we took. Looks like we took 2 hits. Yeah, it's a BB. Oh, 2 main belt, and main deck partial pen, and a fire. Excellent. Partial pen. Penetration flooding. That's less than good. Let's see. We'll turn away slightly. Yeah, overpen. Main tower damage. Then a fire. Excellent. You turn to chase. She is. Penetration fire. Excellent. I like how they think it's a battle cruiser. But it's not. I know it's a battleship. Okay, so that gun B has not fired yet due to angles. It's a bad angle for gun B. There it goes. Alright, there's a Riuliano. Rivuliano? We're actually very similar in weight. 35 knots, so she can dictate the range if she wants to. We are far slower than her. She also has a bigger belt. Yeah, I stand by my choice of Brother Monroe. Coincidence. Alright. Gen 2, Hydro 3. Corvette, anti-torp, crop, double, reinforce, anti-flood, increased AP, max HE, base fuse, capitalistic 2, standard, 2 powder, oil 2. Alright. We didn't go quite as heavily in the technology as this one did. Yeah, I still feel like Brother Monroe. That is still my gut feeling. Even though not 100% sure, but that's still my gut feeling is Brother Monroe. Damage main gun. Excellent. More of those gun turrets we can hit and damage, that better we're off. And that was a very bad hit. Coincidence would have been the better rangefinder to use. Yeah, Coincidence would have been the better rangefinder. Come on, score some hits. Ooh, that's not good. Main deck penetrations. Yeah, they're getting to the deck. So let's try and angle away. Even though it is going to mean we only have one gun turret firing. Just to try and open the range slightly. Although she's not going to let us open the range. Okay, one ricochet. And then it went through the deck again. She might. Depends on the course she takes. 3 ricochets. 2 penetrations, though. Oh, partial pen. Penetration return. I get the feeling we may not... it depends. We're at 45, which isn't great structure-wise. Yeah, the double gun barrel turret would have been a better choice than the triples. Even though we do have 1 extra gun, it is just intrinsic accuracy bonus in only 2 gun turrets. Compared to 2 per gun versus 3 per gun. Range found. Oh, they don't have a range found bonus. We do, though, which is good. They're still hitting pretty good. That's a 600% range found bonus. We are, however, listing slightly. We have a small list developing. A very small list. A very tiny list, which means we can no longer fire. Ah. I should have gone for coincidence versus stereoscopic. Ah. Well. You gotta have your bad weeks every week. Although I may still get a point if it is actually Brother Monroe who built the Rivuliato. Although I could be wrong. Oh, crew training, I think it wasn't, because I think it was still veterans. Oh, it may have been cadets. Nope, do not retry. Alright. Let's quickly jump to shared designs. So I can show off the ship I built. Now that the battle is over. Come here, Japan. Nope. Empire Japan. The Destroyer Hatsu. Yes, Admirals. If anybody fight this Destroyer fight, I built the Hatsu. Although, there's a lot of battleships going around, so I don't know if the Hatsu will even get a fight. We'll see, though. But yes, she's... With crew, she's over. Without crew, bare hull, she is 2 million under the cap for 1940 destroyer, which is 50 million. But with crew, she is 80-ish million, give or take. She's got 4 double, basically 6-inch gun turrets. Pretty good, in my opinion. They do pretty well. Fired still 6 rounds, or basically 10 rounds per minute, which is pretty good. That's nothing to sneeze at. And then 10 torpedo tubes. Not the greatest angles on the torpedo tubes, just due to where I had to place them in order to get a nice symmetry look, because this was built before the challenge changed, and aesthetics was a major part. And so, for better aesthetic look, I laid her out like this. With a single enhanced angle funnel 2 for 112% engine efficiency, 3% 4-off weight set due to having, well, this here and the engine, instead of flipping them around, mean the engine is slightly farther forward. But I personally like it look better this way with the torpedo tubes on either side instead of just torpedo tube, funnel. Plus, I'm pretty sure it gets less in the way of this gun turret here. Firing to the front with the torpedo tube versus the funnel. It is more also combat efficient. And then this gun turret up here is, you know, it's pretty close to the limit of being able to fire really effectively forward. Yeah, I like the Hatsu. I think she's not a bad design. And she's even got, 13,000 kilometer range. Like, she didn't go down to no range, like we generally always do in these challenges. Save weight. Although we did have to go to max beam, just in order to fit the tower actually in. Because it's one of those towers that comes with lifeboats. Actually, no, I think it was the rear tower I had to fit in. With that. I know I had to fit a tower in by going to maximum beam. One of the two. So, that's going to do it for this week. I'm curious to see what the other admirals build, and if anybody actually fights the Hatsu. Which would be interesting to see how they design it. They go up against her. Very interesting to see personally, but we'll find that out when if somebody actually does fight the Hatsu. Thank you all for coming out. You have a good rest of your day, evening, night, whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world. Take care, and hope to see you all next time. Have a good one, everyone.